Thank you to Gupshup for calling me over here and having this present. Salim, Gaurav, it was great hearing to you. The product that you guys have built is obviously great, and I'll share our insights how NoBroker has been able to leverage what Gupshup has done over the past year and a half, especially on the WhatsApp side, because we've seen some outstanding results in adopting those solutions that have been provided to us. So a quick recap of what we are. NoBroker is primarily a C2C platform. We connect the supply side, which is primarily owners and sellers of properties, to the demand side, which is prospective tenants and buyers of these for the properties. Now, all of these personas are very different. A typical owner or a seller of a property could be 45, 50, 60 years, while a tenant or a buyer is typically much younger, between 20 to say 35, 40 odd. And that posed a lot of challenges for us in terms of how do we structure our marketing efforts which are relevant to both these audience sets. Because on one side, you have this audience of tenants and buyers, which is digitally native, very adept, app friendly, app out, very convenient and conversational with digital means. On the other hand, we have these owners and sellers who are maybe 55, 60, 65, but slightly hesitant to fully adopt technology or embrace it. Also, what has happened is, as we have evolved over a period of time, we started off as a pure real estate play connecting these both sides of the platform. But now what we have seen is both these audiences need help and guidance in the real estate journey. So when an owner comes and puts his or her property on the platform, they need help in painting, they need help in rental agreements. Similarly, when a tenant wants to find his or her property, they find it on the platform, but then move karna hai. I need a packer and movers. When they move into a home first time, they need some bit of cleaning to be done. So there are this different touch points that are available and we can predict basically because of the kind of interactions that we see on our platform. So the idea was how can we take only real estate and morph NoBroker into a one-stop shop. And I'll take you through how Gupshup has been helping us. Whether we also have NoBroker Hood, which is a property or a visitor management solution and an ERP solution for societies. And we manage the entry and the entire society operations, helping the MCs in their work. Yes. So as I mentioned, the challenge was we wanted to be a part of end-to-end users journey, be it relocation, be it painting, be it rental agreement, be it cleaning, everything. And we wanted to reach out to them at the right time, at the right place. So our strategy, we said three things. What we observed was a lot of the audience on the platform is SEC A++. A typical buyer in a city like Bangalore or Mumbai or Chennai will have a household income of 20 to 25 lakh plus. The owners on the platform are again people who have multiple houses. So they are also the top 0.5% of the country. Now, reaching out to them is difficult. Even when, while we use traditional mediums to go digital, go out from an SMS, try to retarget them, it is challenging. What also happened was, as TRI has become stricter with DND rules and all of that, our reachability on SMS also went down. So we said, okay, how do we increase our reach? WhatsApp came across as a great solution to increase and maximize our reach among this audience because they are native users of WhatsApp per se. We said we'll contextualize our messages so that they work much better for the life cycle that that customer is in. And we'll go through some of the examples and what we've done over there. And we also leveraged this to retain customers. Now, real estate is a journey on which customers used to come to us once in 18 months. Okay, I have a house, I have to give it on rent, give it out on rent. Tenant stays over there for 18 months, 20, 24 months. Now my next conversation with that customer used to be 20 months down the line. So how do I ensure that I am present in front of him or her with relevant offers, relevant things, or relevant updates for that matter regarding his or her property? So that is what we've did. The example that you see over here is for a customer who has posted a property on our platform at some given point of time and may or may not have put it back again. So we went back to a lot of these older customers. We said, okay, we can reach out to you on WhatsApp. We can reach out to you on Facebook. And then we use the connector between Facebook and click to WhatsApp to initiate that journey. Because this persona is available on WhatsApp, on Facebook, I start them, take them to WhatsApp rather than taking them to my app, which otherwise they will go but drop, and have assisted bots to drive them through this entire journey of helping them relist their homes on the platform. And the simple step, you reactivate your property, you just put your updated rent, and that's it. The property is updated through APIs at the backend on the platform, and you start getting leads for new tenants. And you see, we had to do a lot of experimentation around reaching out to these people, and we figured out that, okay, regional is the way to go over there, purely because of the persona of these customers. What we did on the tenant side, tenants come to our platform again, they're looking for a property. A lot of tenants, and I'm sure a lot of us in this room, will go and say, okay, I want to move into an ABC society in a certain area because that is close to my house. I want a gated community because it is good for my kids. The overall amenities are good, and I want to live a decent and a good life. Now, when that person is on the platform, I may or may not have a property available at that point of time. Now the person will come, browse, go away. But we said, okay, you are go away, but we will go after you. We know and understand that a tenant cycle of searching can last from anywhere from a week's time to at least a month. Because typically some people give notice before searching, other will start their search and then when figure out, acha, ab notice de dete hain. So there are some nuances around it. So we said, okay, let's leverage again this. So again, we went about and we said, okay, if you are not on the platform, we'll help do everything for you, give you those properties. If you're interested, you say, and we'll pass on the contact number of the owner to you. So again, helping him solve the problem. For us, we are able to find more tenants for that specific owner, and I'm able to solve the problem for the tenant as well. What this helped us was, as you say, increase our click rates. Our reachability obviously increased. Our click rates also increased by 4x. And we were able to close or monetize both sides of the funnel in a much better way, the owner side as well as the tenant side. Once again, we went after them from property reactivation on click to WhatsApp. So a lot of this work that we did was around reaching out to the right persona through these tools. So Gupshup, CTWA was one. What we also did besides it was to have this entire journey. You reactivate a property, you say reactivate your ad, and then we reach out to them. Okay, one thing which you say, if you see on top, which is view my properties, because we saw that a lot of the owners on our platform actually have multiple properties. I mean, there is this 0.1, 0.5% of India, which earns and drives their overall revenue or earnings by managing 4, 5, 6 properties. So there again, WhatsApp helped us to be able to bring that entire flow from the app or the website world into a very seamless platform to remove the friction which was there and help customers post their properties much easily. Again, this helped us in reducing our cost per listing property by about 50-odd%. So imagine suddenly we were listing about 1 lakh properties on the same budget. Now we are listing 2 lakh properties at a month at the same budget, providing much more inventory to the tenants as well and being a happy ecosystem overall. So our campaigns increased 4x from a CTR point of view. Our cost went down by 30%. And as I mentioned, because of WhatsApp as a medium, our reach to these customers increased by 30%, making it much more effective from a campaign running point of view and the overall health of the platform. So this is broadly what we've done. What we are in the process of doing is to leverage a lot of the new features. So we're working with Gupshup extensively on forms to be able to do enhanced end-to-end journey with payments and checkouts. Now that we have, for example, when a tenant moves in and wants to do a cleaning service, we typically know when he's going to move in because we have the rental agreement understanding. So we say, okay, now the rental agreement is there, you're going to move in from X date, you have moved in, I know the location, I'm going to help you get it clean. So I'm using all of that intelligence at the back end to be able to drive and give simpler solutions to customers. And with apps and payment checkout integrated, it becomes much more easier on WhatsApp as a channel. We are also going to leverage, and I think Gaurav talked about WhatsApp calling. Again, because of this customer set who is 50, 55, 60, their comfort or their behavior till now is, मेरा broker है उसे call कर देते हैं सब कुछ हो जाएगा. That is where we want to be. That it is so simple. You have no broker, you just call no broker, tell them my property is available for rent, and that's it. We are going to manage and help you do everything end to end to rent out your property. And the best case or the best case scenario is without zero brokerage and without zero cost for that customer. This is something that we are really looking forward to, and we believe that will unlock a lot of potential for us. And again, some of these ancillary services. Now I know that, okay, you took a packer mover through me and your inventory had air conditioners. So what will I go and say? Okay, boss, you have air conditioner. There is a summer season coming. You want your air conditioner in Delhi or Mumbai to be working at its best. I know that you have. Okay, come. I'll give you an AC servicing. I know the place that you live in because the packer movers has dropped you over there. I know you have an air conditioner. I have the best solution for you to be able to give you at the point you want at the best possible price because my acquisition cost is much lower. So these are things that we are going to leverage, and we're really looking forward to experiment, pilot, and evolve on these over the next few months. So yes, thank you. That's it for me.